Rust Update 96. Quite a small update this week. But the first thing I want to show you is the new floor system item things. So if you go to your blueprint, you can go to floor frame. You can place one. It kind of looks like the wall frame, but obviously horizontal rather than vertical. Then two new items. You've got the ladder hatch and the floor grill. Now, you have both of these by default. You don't need to go and find them. I've no idea how they work. Okay, so this is the ladder one. Now you can rotate this by looking at different corners of the block of the actual floor. So it looks to be pretty simple. Opens, ladder falls down. You jump up, and you can close it. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and assume you can put a code lock on these. Yes, you can. There it is. So that's a cool way of getting the new floors in your base. Now in the dev blog it said that they aren't considered a weak spot compared to other floors. So between that there and this, well, if this was the same material as this, it wouldn't be considered a weak spot. Now you cannot upgrade it like you can normal floors. And this is the floor grill. So it just allows you to see below, I guess. Again, I personally probably won't be using something like this because, again, raiders don't need to be seeing through your floors. But this is definitely a good addition to the game. It saves the need for horrible stairs and ladders and stuff. So yes, that is cool. Okay, well that's the only placeable objects they've added in this week. They have tweaked a few other things. I'll start with clothing. I think they mentioned that every piece of clothing has been corrected now, because it used to stretch under the armpits especially, and in certain areas of the body the textures would stretch, and they've now been corrected. They're working on more placeable objects in the game. I'll put a link to the full dev blog in the description of the video and you can go check them out there. And they are still working on the new Blueprint XP leveling system, and they go into it in a little bit of depth on the dev blog, but they don't give too much away. So go check that out. And one last thing I want to talk about is the influx of hackers onto the game. Now, to report a hacker, you just press F7, then cheat hacker, then whoever you want to report, and it does work. In the last hour, they've banned probably about 15 people. I'll put a link to the Rust cheat Twitter report thing, and you can see who they've banned. Now I'm not sure how that system works, because on Steam, for them to actually investigate your claim, you need at least 6 complaints against the person. So I'm not sure if this works in the same way. But we've reported people on the Sydney official servers, and they have eventually been banned. So it does work. You just need to be a bit patient and report them as soon as you see them. Screenshot it if you can and send it off to the developers. And yeah, it looks like they are cracking down on it. Okay, well that's it for today. It's a really small update. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.
Pray with me now, brothers. Pray.